Oh, like over on my channel. No, I do not have the cash to own a house.
God, it's just like real life.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a fantasy game.
Okay, so
It's
what
bullshit.
exactly are we doing here?
Please be advised, the following presentation is not intended for minors.
Good morning, everyone. This is Jake from Switchaboo.com. Welcome to Switchaboo Live. Today, we are going to be streaming the Switch port of Final Fantasy XIV. And also, yes, I'd like to apologize for my my month of absence. Not my fault. I had some really bad internet trouble. So, glad to be back. Very glad to be back. So, before we start up, let's get the Coconut Man in here. Yeah, Bruno, if you're in a Final Fantasy game, what would be your job?
What the hell is a job?
It's such a Japanese thing to call an RPG class a job.
Oh my god, you're right. Huh. You know, I never thought about it like that. I thought it was just like a weird translation quirk from back then. But yeah, now that I think about it.
Japan
Like, why would they
loves
call it a
their
job and not a
jobs.
class?
Yeah, I know. It's weird. So this is a character that I made specifically for this stream. We're just about to hit the first gauntlet of dungeons. So I thought that would be a good place to start, just to show off what Final Fantasy XIV is like for people who have never played like any kind of MMO before.
You know, now that I think about it, I heard somewhere that MMOs are just like getting less and less popular. Like Final Fantasy being the exception, of course, but like enemy ones are not really
No.
taking up.
I think there were a few MMOs that were being made by Amazon that like just either never finished development or just straight up like stopped services recently.
Are people just not into it anymore? Is the age of MMOs like gone?
I don't know. People say
Like,
that,
once
but I
again,
think it's just like that the good ones are so good that they can't make new ones. People don't want to abandon the ones that they already play.
Okay, when I say the good ones, what do you mean? What is it? Warcraft?
Yeah,
Warcraft,
there's this
I have only ever
Warcraft
heard bad things
and
about it in place.
well, yeah, Warcraft has been on a very steep decline for a while now.
When I was paying attention to MMOs in particular, the grind, the gameplay and such was mostly what attracted people. Like, I always thought that was like a big fucking bore. These days, it's like most MMOs are what you're meant to essentially do raids and so on. That is like the main appeal.
Yeah.
Get together with your friends.
Do dungeons to gear up for raids, to gear up for the sake of gearing up.
It's cookie clitter.
It is. It's cookie clicker, but with more steps. It's number go up. People like number go up.
You know, I cannot deny that. Like, I may make fun of number go up on occasions, but hey, we do be loving some numbers out here.
Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, because, like, since I play Final Fantasy XIV, like, on my channel as well, just a quick heads up for people that actually do watch my Final Fantasy XIV content. This is a side thing. This isn't going to continue. This is just going to be, like, the next one, maybe two videos. Yeah, this is just a side thing just to show off, like, the new Switch port. Because, like, it just came out, like, a week ago, I think, at this point. So it's still pretty new.
Is it because, like, you actually have progress in your main account?
I do. I have quite, well, I wouldn't say significant progress, but I have been playing that for over a year. Like, over on my channel. No, I do not have the cash to own a house.
God, it's just like real life.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a fantasy game.
Okay, so
It's
what
bullshit.
exactly are we doing here?
Okay, so yeah, right now this is like essentially the tutorial dungeon. This is the first one that the game throws at you. I wanted to play a tank specifically for this because like a lot of people when they start off MMOs, they tend to be like too anxious to play tank. And I just wanted to show off, like, hey, playing tank is fucking easy and brain dead. There's nothing to be scared of.
When I tried Final Fantasy, like, I started with tank, and honestly, like, it felt good. It's like, hey, it's simple. I don't die super easy. My attacks have like big range. This is good.
Yeah, all you have to do is make sure the enemies are not looking at everyone else. They look at you and no one else.
See, for me, I was playing alone. So that didn't matter. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna swing. I'm kind of a boomer here. But Final Fantasy is a single-player game. Back in my day,
Yeah.
you put the cartridge right in there, and you had at least 25 to 60 hours of solo playtime.
Hey, to be fair, you can play Final Fantasy XIV mostly solo now. Like, in fact, I'm doing that right now. All the rest of the party members in the dungeon are NPCs.
I mean, if the MMO has a decent story, then it will still be fun to play by yourself. A lot of people that I know, like, they cannot stand the thoughts of playing an MMO by itself. I'm like, if it's grinding, I get it. If not, it's like, it can be fun. But also, like, I know that a lot of the late game content's like, oh, it's a dungeon. Ooh, it's a raid. Ooh, come on, just do the thing. And I'm like,
Oh, Final Fantasy has like a whole bunch of like solo content that you can just do all by yourself. In the
did
next
Nomura
patch,
ever work on anything for this game?
Nomura, I don't know. He may be soon, since there's going to be a Final Fantasy VII theme raid.
Bro, how long until there is some kind of Kingdom Hearts Easter egg in Final Fantasy?
God, I can't wait. I hope.
Like, will we fight Sora? Probably not, but think about it. Like, oh, you do the Final Fantasy remake raid or dungeon or whatever, and if you zoom in on a symbol in the boss, you will see, oh shit, that's the Heartless symbol.
It's like, this game has what was it? A Nier Automata crossover raid. And Monster Hunter crossover raid. So, like, I'd love a Kingdom
for the
Hearts.
Monster Hunter one.
Yes.
For the Monster Hunter, I know, because the Behemoth was out in Monster Hunter World, and that guy was a bitch to hunt. Like, that was not a good time at all.
Yeah. I heard bad things about Behemoth, yeah.
I don't think I like DPS checks. It's like, hey, deal enough damage or I'm going to summon a meteor, and it will perish.
Yeah, it's weird Monster Hunter having a Final Fantasy XIV boss, while Final Fantasy XIV straight up has a fucking Monster Hunter fight in it. With Monster Hunter mechanics.
What do you guys have, Rathalos?
Yeah, it's Rathalos.
Man, you guys get Rathalos, which like, oh, that guy is a mid-game boss. Why the fuck do we get Behemoth? Like, those two things are not equivalent, are you kidding me?
Alright, so this is the first boss of the dungeon. This is all you have to do to tank. Just make sure the boss is not looking at everyone else, just you.
Yeah, you see the arrow?
Yeah.
The arrow has to be on you.
This is all you gotta do. Like, yes, the game will get significantly harder later on, but it's quite a gentle difficulty curve.
I don't like how slowly the character is swinging.
Yeah.
No,
But
I understand.
that's just
yes,
because
it comes
it's
with the
early
territory of being a tank, but
It is early game. Later on, like, you'll get a whole bunch of, like, DPS classes going absolutely fucking crazy.
I understand. Just once again, Ragnarok Online brain rot, where I think the slowest it hit was, what, once every 3 seconds or something? Like, being kept down at that. So it always felt, okay, even if you were, like, sitting slowly. Or maybe I was just young, I don't know.
See, guys, tanking is not scary. All I'm doing is mashing the one button.
People actually, like, you said that if they get too antsy and play tank, like, what do they think? Do they think it's hard?
People think that there's too much responsibility to the role. It's like, if I mess up, everyone wipes. It's like, no, that's a healer's job.
That's the healer.
Yeah, exactly. If the healer doesn't work their ass off, then everyone dies.
Yeah, but also, like, the game has a learning curve. Like, you're not expected to go in and immediately, like, Captain America save everybody's lives. I'm pretty sure,
and
right?
shortly before, like, this dungeon, the game even gives you, like, a very extensive tutorial on how, dungeon mechanics work. So, like, it's not hard. I have no idea why the term tank-society is a thing, when this is the easiest fucking thing in the world.
Tank-society?
Yes.
I have never heard that in my life.
Well, it's because you don't play Final Fantasy XIV.
Okay, but I have played and I have hung out with people that play, like, modern MMOs as well.
Yeah, it's because they
Like-
don't have that, so it's not a problem for them. Looking at this, you can obviously tell this game, like, runs fucking incredibly on the Switch. It's kind of nuts.
Once again, it's just one of those games where like, I'm not sure if this should work as good as it does. Because a lot of the time the Switch is going to have like weird performance issues on like simple games, and then suddenly, hey, Final Fantasy XIV, butter smooth.
Like, occasionally it will dip to like 30 FPS, but other than that, yeah, game works absolutely fine.
Okay, give me the rundown on the Final Fantasy XIV lore. I know that like
Okay.
you start on a boat.
Yeah, okay, so that's gonna be a bit difficult for me since I don't know a lot about the story. I'm still pretty early in, but from
I was about
what-
to ask if I
Yeah.
just skipped everything.
from what I know via like osmosis and like other people just like telling the plot to me, basically there's a civilization of people called the Garleans. They are
Okay.
yeah, they're basically like humans, but they don't have the ability to cast spells. So instead of, you know, working on magic, they became a industrial kind of civilization. And after a while, they
Okay.
started just going to war with everyone and just wanting to expand
Why?
their shit. I don't fucking know. I haven't gotten to that bit yet. But,
Like they just got bored and like, well,
yeah, they just want to conquer
well,
shit.
time for a fight.
Yeah, but yeah, the player character can become, you know, a resident of like one of 3 like allied states, and they are fighting against the Garleans as they're trying to conquer the entire place. That's what I know.
How does it compare to you played WoW, right? It's
Yes.
Warcraft. How does the game in general compare to WoW?
Okay, the game in general, I'd say gameplay-wise is a bit more strict, yet easier to understand.
Like they trimmed the fat? What do you mean by that?
It's, you know about, like, MMO, like, rotations, yeah? You've heard the term before?
No, I don't think I have.
Okay, so a rotation is basically just, like, what skills that you have to use in combat and when. So, like, you rotate through your
that.
skills, yes. So,
No, yes,
yeah.
that, I just
With,
forgot that.
yeah, so with Warcraft, it's kind of freeform. The game doesn't tell you what your next buttons are. You just kind of have to intuit from, like, just playing the game. While Final Fantasy XIV, it will straight up tell you, hey, press button 1, then button 2, then button 3, repeat.
Honestly, I thought that was kind of weird. Like, in my experience, yeah. Like, back then it was more like, hey, you have... Like, this ability is useful against this type of enemy. So you use it and maybe a second other one. And then it makes a match whatever works. Like, once again, back in mud, they play Ragnarok Online. Like, what is it? Oh, the wizard would have, you have a firewall, you have fire bolts and ice bolts. And like, hey, against this thing, you cast a firewall in this angle, and it's gonna hit the other guy many times, and then it just firebolt because it's weak fire. You don't necessarily like, you wouldn't change things a lot, but you would need to like cast a wall to exploit the positioning of the enemy, right? So you're like, okay, I'm going to use this tool for this situation rather than like, okay, I always have to do a combo. I don't dislike the concept, but it seems weird. Is that just the standard of like?
At this
Modern
point,
MMOs?
yeah. Well, it is kind of the standard now.
Is it because of Final Fantasy specifically?
Possibly. Oh, take that, pirate! You just died. But yeah, this is the final boss of the dungeon. Just a giant fish, dude. If I remember correctly, the plot of this is a bunch of pirates are messing around with some stuff in Limsa Lominsa, which is like the port state that you can
Ligma.
start
Yeah,
in.
no, I started there as well.
Yeah, of course, yeah. And turns out the hideout just happens to be on like the breeding grounds of these people. these like fish people, and it's causing some trouble.
They don't like squatters, and they seem to be making themselves very clear.
Look at these fucking dorks. They stand out so much.